Ever worked the night shift? There's a certain quiet that falls over a hospital after midnight, but it's not always peaceful. I was a nurse for over a decade, and I can tell you, some things happen in those dark hours that you just can't explain. New nurses learn the ropes pretty fast, how to handle emergencies, how to comfort grieving families, and the unspoken rules. The most important one, the 317 a.m. rule. No one knows why that specific time. Some say it's the devils are shifted, others have darker theories. But on my floor, we knew that if a patient's call light went on at exactly 3:17 a.m., you didn't go alone. And you braced yourself for the weird. My first encounter with it was about 6 months into the job. The light for room 412 blinked on. I glanced at the clock. 3:17. My stomach dropped. The senior nurse, Maria, just looked at me and nodded. "I'll come with you." Room 412 was empty. It had been for days. We walked in, and the room was ice cold, way colder than the rest of the hallway. The call button, which was usually clipped to the bed rail, was lying perfectly in the center of the pillow. No one had been in or out of that room. We just reset it and walked out without saying a word. Another time, it was Mr. Henderson, a sweet old man recovering from a simple procedure. His light came on. 3:17. This time, I went with another nurse, Tom. We walked in, and Mr. Henderson was sitting straight up in bed, staring at the corner of the room, his eyes wide. He was pointing a shaky finger. "Can't you see him?" he whispered. "The tall man in the hat. He's been waiting." We saw nothing. We tried to calm him down, but he wouldn't look away from that corner. He passed away peacefully in his sleep 2 days later. The tall man in the hat became a legend on our floor. The creepiest one, though, involved a child. A little girl, Lily, who was in for pneumonia. Her light went on at 3:17 a.m. I went in with Maria again. Lily was fast asleep, but the TV was on, static hissing loudly. On the little white board where she'd been drawing flowers, there was a new drawing. It was a crude stick figure of a tall man wearing a hat. Maria just turned off the TV, erased the board, and we quietly backed out of the room. Lily never mentioned it. You start to see a pattern. It's never anything that directly harms anyone. Just ... unsettling. It's like something is just letting you know it's there. So if you ever find yourself in a hospital late at night and you see a clock showing 3:17, just say a little prayer for the nurses on duty. They're dealing with more than just medicine. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to share your own spooky stories in the comments. See you next time.